Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
Well, we are talking about Double Dutch today on Living Local Carolina. I'm joined by these two ladies from the Myrtle Beach Double Dutch Club. Good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
All right, let's get into it. How did you guys even get to be a part of this club? This is the kind of thing that you think about, you kind of stop doing Double Dutch when you become an adult. It stinks, but you know what I mean?
You know, a couple of years ago, actually, a lady in the community named Kim Clora, she had made a post about ask people to come jump out in the community, and I saw the post and I met up with her. It was that time we were out in Market Common in Valor Park. Met her and we started jumping. And then we wanted to grow the group, so I went ahead and posted it as well, and I know Davina and several other ladies saw it. And we just started to get together every week and we started jumping.
Yes. And for me, I was literally just laying in bed, like trying to find something to do. And I kept seeing the Double Dutch post pop up. And I was like, I want to join that. And when I joined, we all kind of just came together. I think Kim was doing something at Charlie's Place for like her cancer foundation. But we just started jumping rope and we just like blended and meshed instantly.
Yep.
So the club, how big is it now?
So we do have a group pretty much. The size will vary because with the group we have people who come to town. So we have a Facebook group, Myrtle Beach Double Dutch. So people, it may have maybe over 100 people in that group right now.
Oh, wow.
So there are people who are like, well, I'm joining now, so when I come to town, I can find you guys. We do have local members, maybe about 15, 20 people who kind of rotate in and out. When they're able to, schedules permit, they'll come and join us on the weekends to jump. Sometimes we meet Saturdays, Sunday afternoons when we're available, and we have a good time.
Yes. And just to mention, so even with the Double Dutch, we have jumped in 3 parades. We've done the MLK parade. We've also jumped in a Christmas parade, which was really fun because we got to dress up, and but it felt like a marathon because we were like walk, jump, dance, run, walk, jump, dance. It was our first. Yeah.
I can imagine this is also a great way to work out too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And what was the last parade that we did? The
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, and we did the Juneteenth
Okay.
parade. Yes.
So did y'all grow up double dutching, or was this something that you found later in life?
I did grow up double dutching in Brooklyn, New York. So as a
Wow.
school age girl, we used to do something called jump rope for heart. So in school, we used to do that. We did competitions. I watched my older sister teach me how to jump, and I started doing that, and I hadn't jumped in over probably 20, 25 years. So when I saw that post, I was like, double dutch. I used to do that. Can I still do that?
And that's cute.
And you still got it?
Still got it.
Wow.
And we didn't have an organization. It was a childhood play for us.
Yeah.
We just went out and started jumping. We would make up songs, and that's why, they, say I'm the top jumper, because I've literally been jumping since I was a little girl.
I love
Just
it.
in the neighborhood streets of Philadelphia.
See, I honestly have never double dutched in my entire life. I'm a very clumsy person, so you guys need to give me some pointers, honestly.
Well, listen, we can teach. We literally teach people
Good.
within minutes. I've taught people how to turn and jump with some of our other jumpers in minutes, so we can definitely show you.
We definitely have people, whenever we jump in the community, come and be like, because we'll see you, if we see you looking, and we'll drag them over, and they'll come, and we'll take the rope one by one, start them slow, start in the middle, hop, and we'll get them jumping, we'll get them turning, and it's a good time. All ages.
So don't be afraid. Ladies, men, even the men can jump.
Yeah.
We
Love it.
recently did at a dance performance that they had here for a whole weekend. We've had the men get involved. We were jumping at the beach. Women that haven't jumped at all or ever before just kind of started turning and jumping. So it's for all ages.
that.
Don't be afraid to start.
Then I'm
Right?
about to even get children involved.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
My
the
children have
kids.
gotten involved in it too, so it's nice to see the tradition continue.
I love that.
I love jumping with the kids. Oh
That's
my
so
gosh,
fun.
it's so fun.
It is.
Well, how can people get involved and join the Facebook group and meet up with you guys?
So like I said, on Facebook, it's called Myrtle Beach Double Dutch. So you can just search for us there, find it, join the group, keep up to see where we're going to be at, and join the fun.
Yeah, it's ever evolving.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Okay, well today I'm back in the garden with Frank Johnson here at WBTW. Thank you so much for teaching me all of your wisdom.
All right, I do what I can.
Thank you so much. Okay, look at my prop. We've got a watering can today.
Yes, it's more than a prop, there's water in there.
There is. There's actually water in here. So what are some things that people need to know when it comes to watering their garden?
Oh, okay, plants need water.
Yes, they do.
They need sunshine, they need soil, and they need water. It's one of the three things. They also need fertilizer and food. But water is very important, especially on days where we get a lot of sunshine and it hasn't rained in a while. And so it's a little more than just picking up the hose and watering the garden. That's important as well, but when you're preparing your garden, you have to think ahead as to how you're going to water it.
Yeah.
And develop a good, healthy soil type. Gardens need to have good drainage, so that when you water it, or if it rains a lot, that water doesn't just stay there.
Like, it's nasty.
You need it to move on. You need the plants to get their drink, and then the water to move on. And we do container gardening here at News 13. So we've got proper drainage. You can't water containers too much as long as there's drainage. If it's a container that has holes in the bottom, the extra water is just going to go right out. These containers, if I water it too much, the extra water just goes out.
Yeah.
But if you have a garden in the ground, when you're building the garden, you want to, is it in the proper spot? If it's in the low part of your yard, know that you're going to get water that accumulates there, and you may need to just use plants that drink up a lot of water. But for vegetable gardening, that low spot that accumulates a lot of water is probably not the best spot for a garden. You want an area that's going to drain out nicely, so that when you do water it, the water doesn't just stay. And really, your basic everyday watering, you soak the soil. It's more than just, getting the ground wet.
A little drink.
Yeah, you want it to soak into the ground a couple of inches.
A nice guzzle rather than a sip.
Exactly.
So you can't just go, there you go.
It needs more than that.
Yeah.
It needs more than that. And timing is also very important as well. A lot of plants are sensitive if their leaves get wet and stay wet, they'll develop a lot of mildew or mold or diseases.
Yeah.
So the best time to water is first thing in the morning.
Welcome to Epic Discounts. I'm brand ambassador Farron Hip. Epic Discounts is the place to find major savings on some of your favorite brands. Just scan the QR code on your screen to start shopping. This is the Infinity Pro by Conair Cool Air Luxe 2-in-1 curler and straightener. Normally seen as high as $80, today's price is $19.99, a 75% savings. It can be used to create luxurious curls, silky straight locks, and gorgeous waves all in one device. This easy-to-use tool heats, styles, and cools in one step thanks to its innovative Cool Air technology. It also protects against heat damage and sets your hair for all-day results that keep you looking like you just stepped out of the salon. Our next item is so cool. The SmartTech lithium-powered jump starter and power bank has been seen as high as $60. At Epic Discounts, it's $25. Stay safe on your road trip with this jump starter that features an LED emergency light that can also be used as a strobe, SOS, and bright light. And it won't just charge your car battery, it has a USB port so you can plug in your phone, earbuds, or tablet. Use it for your motorcycle, ATV, even golf carts too. And our last deal is a family favorite, the 2-pack Tervis 24-ounce triple insulated stainless steel tumblers. These sell as high as $60, but today you can get 2 for $15. Stay on top of your water intake with these 24-ounce triple insulated tumblers that hold your drink's temperature for up to 60 hours. Finally, your iced coffee will stay icy. They're also leak-proof and they feature a convenient carry handle on top. It's available in 3 color sets, 2 gray, 2 pink, or 1 gray, 1 pink. So scan the QR code on your screen to get this and all of the deals you've seen today. That's it for Epic Discounts. Happy saving.
Go to WBTW.com Marketplace to find Epic Discounts.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
You've been here since 1966?
Yes.
How'd you get into hair?
Well, I was in Georgetown, and they had a young lady that was working on King Street that was a barber. And I used to admire her because during the day, she used to wear white uniforms, and they had the white jackets and the white pants and, you know, shoes. And she was so immaculately dressed, you know. Fast forward, because at the time, Mr. Thomas, which is my husband, Jerome W. Thomas, he needed a barber here on Myrtle Beach. So he had a nephew that lived in Georgetown. So he asked me to cut his hair and send him back over, and he would see whether, you know, I was capable of cutting. So when he got back, he told me to come right away, because the young lady that was in here that was working, she met a man on the base, Air Force Base, and they got married and they were leaving. So he needed a new lady barber. And that's how I really got here, Myrtle Beach.
You just kind of got thrown into it, huh?
Yes, well, I mean, it was nice. It's nice, and through the years, we had oozes of people from the Air Force Base, because the Air Force Base was here. The beach itself was that we couldn't go over. At that time, we could not go over on the waterfront, but we could, you know, be here on Carver Street, in which these are called, and they still do, but it's a Booker T. Washington area, but it was called a hill at that particular time. And all the businesses, we had quite a few businesses. Everybody had a business just about on this street. And we had pool rooms, we had eating place, the Patio Casino. They had a beauty shop down there, they had taxi cab. The people would come in from Georgetown on Wednesdays and Sundays. And the people here, it was just like New York. The lights never went out. They had people all night and all day. It was crowded all day. People would come and go. And at that particular time, we were working 12 hours in the barbershop, from 9 to 9 in the barbershop. And we would have people lined up all around to get haircuts. Yes. It was real busy back then, and it was nonstop. You would just love to stay on the hill back there during the day, because every day it was somebody different, and there were lots of people that you see every day, and we had a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm 77.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I'll be 78 Valentine's Day.
You're still going strong.
Well, that's my age. I'm old enough to be somebody's mother in here. Yeah, I'm hoping to be here a little bit longer, not much longer, a little bit longer. Eventually, I'm hoping to have probably more barbers in here. Mr. Tuck and I, we are here, and my daughter, she comes in. Okay. Yeah, on certain days, she have appointments. We don't do appointments. Okay. We just do walk-ins. My daughter, she does appointments.
Okay. So where can people find you?
1403 Carver Street, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, 29577. Telephone number is 843-048-8283. Call at any time.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.